G'day everyone and welcome back to the TT-02 build. This episode we're going to do our first build section, which will be step 3. So for this first part of the build, everything will be coming out of parts bag A. So have that one open and ready to go for the build process for the next few steps, and I'll let you know when we get to bag B. So I've got all the parts here that are needed for the step. I need one of the drive shafts that goes into the gearbox, the spur gear, little cup that mounts the pin that goes to spur gear. I actually missed this on the unboxing because it was stuck inside one of the diff cups that I didn't pull out, but that's in the gear bag, so just be careful not to misplace that. And one pinion gear. Also need 2 of the 1150 bearings and the 1 pin. Just be careful with the bearings because the 4 bigger bearings are used for the drivetrain, and there's slightly smaller 1050 bearings that are used for the wheels. So just be cautious of that when you build it. The same with the bushings. The 4 ones in here separate are the bigger ones for the drivetrain. The bronze ones are for the diffs, and then the other ones here are the slightly smaller ones. That said, if you're not sure, it gives you actual diagram, put the bearing against so you can double check, make sure you get the right piece. Okay, so on with this step. It's a pretty simple one, and because I'm using bearings, I'm not going to be using the grease as shown here. If you're using bushings that come with the kit, put that grease on where they show. So first, I'm going to start by putting one bearing on the shaft. Next, that plastic part with a small end going in. Hopefully it'll pick it up. And you can see there's a little 2 grooves in the plastic there going side to side. They've got to line up with that hole. So that when you put the pin in, and just to make life a bit easier, once again, as I've done previously, a little bit of grease on that pin. It'll help hold it in place. So this is one of the fun bits of the kit, is to get that groove lined up with the pin. Yeah, so you can see that pin is actually on those 2 grooves that will go into the side. And it does show it there in the instructions quite clearly how it's meant to go. Next is spur gear, which has got the groove in it for that pin. It'll sit all the way over, so there's no gap. Then you need the second bearing. Once again, if you're using bushing, you have grease on that. And the pinion gear, but some of these are a bit tight to get on. You have to push it down and get a good snap on. That one just went on quite easily then. And that there is step 3, first step of the build done. We have our spur gear with our lay shaft, maybe call it, going to the pinion will drive to the differential when it's finished. So that's it for this step. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode for episode 4.